Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokemon X No Healing in Battle Revenge Wedlocke Challenge. In the last episode, we went ahead and entered the first gym leader's gym of the game, being the Bug-type gym here in Lumiose City versus Viola. And I did it with my Fire-type duo, Vakama and Matt Singh. And while she has a Water-type bug in Surskit and the ability to weaken Fire-type moves with Water Sport, we were able to plow her down thanks to Vakama's headbutt and ability to work herself up. And in this episode, we are going to be filling out the original 6. I am so excited. We got an encounter on Route 22, cleared out all the trainers there. We got an encounter in the forest, and we got our first mystery egg. But we've never got an encounter here on Route 3. And I'm still not going to get an encounter on Route 3 yet, because I don't want the Bunnelby that I'm probably guaranteed to get. Like, yeah, I could have gotten a Pikachu or something. I don't want it, alright? I'm gonna buy 2 Repels. Thank you very much. And I just want to go down there really quick to make certain that I did fight all of the trainers down there, so I don't miss anybody, because my rule is I do have to fight every single trainer in the game, and we did miss an item at least, so I'd like to snag that, and the Repel will stop me from running into any Bunnelby that would like to join the team. Not against Bunnelby. If, you know, we're probably going to get a Bunnelby here after we fill out the team. I could definitely see myself using it on the team in the future. It's just Bunnelby wouldn't be good for my team as it stands right now. With 2 Pokemon already weak to water, Bunnelby evolves into a ground type. That'd be half my team weak to water. We don't want that. We're trying to get a good original 6, and having Bunnelby on the team would not be good. So, we're going to make our beeline straight to Lumiose, but upon leaving, Viola's sister here, I forget what her name is. I'm so sorry. It's Alexa. That's right. Alexa, play Avril Lavigne Complicated. I'm so sorry if some of you guys are now listening to one of the best songs ever. Anyways, she's going to go ahead and give us the experience chair. Actually, I'm not sorry. Listen to it. It's good. Life's like this. All right, listen. You know what? It's fine. Experience share. I don't have a rule for it. I was going to not allow it, but I'm smart enough of a player to not pass the level limit with it. I'll use it for training. I'm not going to keep it on during battle, though. It'll just be used for training sessions. Anyways, we're going straight to Lumiose. Encounter? Not yet. Trainers? Hopefully not yet. There's a roller skater. Yeah, let's just squeeze on by. There's a Pokeball in this bush, by the way. This bush, by the way. This bush, by the way. You know, it's fun. It took, what, 3 tries? There's 3 bushes. You're not always going to win every battle, okay? You win some, you lose some. And I'll take a Poison Barb. Well, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's cool. So this little kid over here has a Charizard. Or at least he claims to have a Charizard, I think. But we're not fighting anybody here yet. We'll come back in a moment. I want to go straight to Lumiose because we get to hatch some new eggs. And I want to see what the first one's going to be. So, anyways, this guy's going to go talk about Flabebe, whatever. It's Dexio. Is this Dexio and Sinnoh? I forgot they were in X and Y. Yeah, it is. I thought they were Ultra Sun and Moon stuff because, you know, no, I don't want to go. Okay, we're going to the lab. Do I have to fight Sycamore right away? I just want to reach Lumiose, okay? They're not even taking me. They're like, you want us to show you the way? But they don't, like, take us. Whatever. What are you? You're a backpacker, but, like, what do you have to say? Nothing? That's fine. All right, they're going to take us to Lumiose. Anyways, I have... oh. The TM for return is at this point? Oh, our little diva named Tiva just got monster truck-like. The City of Light? Anyways, the city is ours. All right, listen, I can't help but name songs that people probably find quite cringy. We've reached Lumiose City. So I have a twist that I have added to this playthrough called Mystery Eggs. I have 20 eggs that I hatch at different points of our adventure, and they have some unique Pokemon that aren't really easy to get in Kalos, which is awesome. because they're going to be cool Pokemon we can use. Our little diva named Tiva, our Glameow, is in fact a mystery egg, and I am hatching them at different points of our adventure, with the first one being hatched almost immediately, which is where we got our little diva named Tiva back, you know, when we caught our first Pokemon. I don't know if they're going to let me go to the Pokemon Center, but it doesn't matter, because the rule is I hatch 3 eggs upon reaching Lumiose City. If they don't let me go to the Pokemon Center, which would be stupid. All right, they do. I would have just went and got 3 eggs. Right. All right, Pokemon Center. Can you buy TMs here in Lumiose, or is that a different city? Oh my god, you can get Bulldoze at this point. All right, here, you're going to take my X Defends and X Attacks that guy gave me, because I have absolutely no need. I don't need this honey either. Actually, that attracts hordes. We're going to keep those. This is 800 something, right? And then 750. Why are X Defends more? Did you guys notice that? Anyways, yeah, it's fine. I don't have 10k yet. We'll have it eventually. I don't need Bulldoze right this moment. Mystery Eggs. There are 2 twists I'm playing with for this series. The mystery eggs that I just mentioned. I set my PC up. Here they are. We've hatched 1. It was our little diva named Tiva right here. And the other twist I'm playing with is Sequel Clause. Drum roll, please. There are 5 Pokemon from my Pokemon Black 2 Rainbow Revenge Wedlocke that I just did that I did not get to use. Last time I did Sequel Clause, I did like 30 Pokemon. This is a very minimal version of it. I wasn't going to do Sequel Clause, but I thought, you know what? There's one of these 5 Pokemon I really want to use. Find 4 more to make it like a rounded off 5, right? So these Pokemon will become available once I have a Pokemon on my team reach the level they are at. I'll get into this in a moment. But anyway, Sequel Clause was a clause created by one of my Discord members and fellow Nuzlocker, Wedlocker, and friend Magical Girl Rosa. This clause was initially created to bring Pokemon over from a previous lock you did that you did not use the Pokemon for. You didn't use some of the Pokemon, right? So you can bring some of those Pokemon over. She initially intended this clause, strongly want you guys to know this, for these Pokemon to be substitutes to her new encounters. So like if I were to encounter like a Scraggy on the next route and I didn't want it, then I could trade it for one of these Pokemon. Because of personal feelings about the clause, I'm not going to be doing it that way for the series because I feel like it complicates things for a viewer's perspective because of the level issue, right? So like I'm going to find like a level 8 Scraggy. I don't have a level 8 Pokemon in here to transfer it for. So because of that, they're 5 Pokemon. They're free encounters. They'll be added to the PC and be able to be used once one of my Pokemon matches their levels. They are ordered from top to bottom in the level lowest to highest, and I only allowed Pokemon that were straight or like the opposite gender, because the Rainbow Wedlock obviously had different pairing capabilities, but I didn't want to bring a male over here that liked males and then pair it up with a female. That just isn't right. So to keep it simple, I just did 4 Pokemon that liked their respective opposite gender. So first we have our Timber that was formerly named Foreman, who I've renamed to be named Jibeni. So Jibeni fits the theme. It is from season 37 of Survivor, US Survivor, David versus Goliath. And Jibeni is the Fijian word for champion, which I just feel like is a really cool, fitting name for a Timber. And it was actually the Goliath tribe. And I feel like a big, strong Kinkeldor fits Goliath quite well. So next we have Mandibuzz, who is formerly known as Severa, and she is named Ravu. So Ravu means, it's the Fijian word meaning to kill. It's from season 14 of US Survivor Fiji. And yes, I used Ravu in the original Y Wedlock I did that we're getting revenge on. But it was like at the very end of the game. I had a Carnivine named Ravu. We added Ravu literally for the Pokemon League because the Pokemon that he replaced died on the final trainer of Victory Road. I didn't really use this name, so Ravu's fine, and it's very fitting for a buzzard. And we had formerly known Deerling that was named Change, named Vata, which I genuinely don't remember where Vata was from. I think, yeah, that's up here. Vata was from season 38 of US Survivor Edge of Extinction. It's something to do with Hindi medicine, I believe, associated with change and movement. There you go. He was named Change. So that's Vata. Now, let's skip down here. Lesu, the seal. So this seal was formerly known as Glacia. Lesu is... Where is it? season 38 of US Survivor, Edge of Extinction as well. It's the Fijian word meaning to return. She's coming back. I didn't have anything better. And now, drum roll please, the reason I wanted to do Sequel Clause again. Our shiny Joltik Koyopa. So, this Joltik was formerly known as Alder. So, long story short, Chargestone Cave encounter, regular Joltik. Later on, I found a shiny Joltik while training. Never got to use him. I really want to, so I wanted to bring him over here. Who knows, maybe we'll get to go ahead and use a shiny Joltik on this adventure. Koyopa is from season 29 of US Survivor San Juan del Sur. It is the Mayan god of thunder. Don't really need to explain that. There we go, 5 Sequel Clause Pokemon. Now we have the mystery eggs. None of the Sequel Clause Pokemon are eligible right now, and they won't be until I've had 6 Pokemon anyways. So, mystery eggs, we have 19. I'm allowed to hatch 3. We're gonna go ahead, random number generator, 1 through 19. It'll be left to right, top to bottom. That's how I'm gonna do this. They're gonna stay configured like this. 1 to 19, 11, which is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have this egg. This is the first egg we're gonna hatch, but I wanna go ahead and pick them all out so I can do it. Now, 1 to 18, 12. That's simple. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. That's the second one I'm gonna hatch. It matters what order I hatch them in because the first one that I generated is the first one that has to hatch because I still have room in my party. All right, and 1 through 17. 2. That was easy. All right, we got this one now. So, normally, I would just hatch them all, it doesn't matter what order, but because I have room in my party, the first one that I had picked out randomly takes priority, of course. So, this egg could very well be, well, actually, it will be. Whatever hatches from this egg is on our original 6, because I'm taking a risk here, because, you know, I could get a Pokemon that would be really bad with the team that we have, but I want it to be more diverse, more variety. I'm gonna go ahead and hatch a mystery egg for our original 6 again. So, it'll be hatched in Lumiose. I still have 2 more to hatch. Like I said, this one takes priority. I'm gonna go ahead and skate around here in Lumiose. Try and hatch it. How close is this one to hatching? I tried to get them as close as possible, but some of them... What? I didn't get that one close at all. Oh well, we have the roller skate. That's fine. Maybe this one just takes forever to hatch. I don't remember what's in any of these. I hatched them with certain Pokeballs, but I don't remember which Pokeball for which, except regular Pokeball. If something's in a regular Pokeball, I've got a pretty good idea. Once again, this is the last time I'll probably state this. All of these eggs, if they could have a hidden ability, were bred with their hidden ability, and they were all bred with a 4 in Ditto, so they all have a 1 in 512 chance to be shiny. I thought, why not? If one's shiny, pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and hatch this egg, and I'll see you guys once our second mystery egg of this series begins to hatch. Oh boy, I'm so nervous right now, because like, this Pokemon could be 1 out of 19 different options, and it could be something that is destined to die, it could be something that's really bad on this team of 4. I hope it fits in really well. I hope it's good, and I hope it's going to be an awesome new addition to this team. I hope it's as awesome as our little diva named Tiva. Our first mystery egg after reaching Lumiose City is gonna be... Oh, I feel sick. Like, I don't remember what's in a lot of these. Like, yeah, I could think about it if I wanted to, but I'm scared! Oh my god! Yes! My baby Omanyte! Yes! Level 40. Oh no. Oh my god. This is amazing. Omanyte's one of my favorite Pokemon ever. And I made it a mystery egg once again because I really want a chance to use it. And now is my chance! We got an Omanyte! Lovely. I'm so excited, but level 40 is a long ways away. Omastar is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and hopefully we'll get to see it come true. Alright, Omanyte, what gender are you? You're a male. Alright, I need a Survivor tribe name for this Omanyte. I'm gonna check my list, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, guys, I've got a nickname for this Ammonite. I had a couple that I really liked. One of them means trumpet shell, which is, you know, like a shell of like an Ammonite. It makes sense. But the other ones I just liked a little better. I have one that means land crab, which I know Ammonite's not a crab, but it would be kind of fitting. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Fijian word meaning star, because, you know, Ammonite evolves into Omastar. Makes sense, and we can't get a Ledibus, so it's fitting. And it's from Season 37 of David vs. Goliath, which is exactly where our little diva named Tiva got her name. So, I think it's fitting. Both of our mystery eggs named after David vs. Goliath. Let's do it. The Fijian word meaning star, the merged tribe of Season 37 of US Survivor, and the name I'm giving this Ammonite is Kalo Kalo. We have Kalo Kalo the Ammonite. Yeah, there we go. Kalo Kalo, Kalo Kalo. We'll figure it out. Let's check out Kalo Kalo. Do you have your hidden ability? Weak armor, you do. For better or for worse. Okay. Weak armor with a modest nature. I mean, hey, weak armor could be pretty good. Like, it's not that bad. It might be bad. We'll find out, right? All right, there's Kalo Kalo. So, I need to ask myself the question. Do I risk my final member of the original 6 being a mystery egg? That's tough. It's pretty tough, because I have a pretty big chance of getting something really bad for them. I'm gonna do it. So, I would love Kalo Kalo to be paired up with, like, a Badoo, but I might not get a Badoo. I could get, like, a Skitty. And also, both of these eggs could be female. Well, both of these eggs could be male, meaning they're not even eligible. So, I'm gonna go ahead and hatch them. We'll hatch this one first, because it was the next in line, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, this one hatched almost immediately. I'm just gonna jump into it! What's our second mystery egg for reaching Lumiose City? I'm so nervous, like, genuinely terrified, but I have a feeling it's gonna be something good. Oh my god! Oh my god! What if it's not a female? People would lose their whole minds. Oh my god! Yes! No way! We got the perfect start to this series! Oh my god. It's a Cherubi. The prophecy! For anybody new to the channel wondering why I'm freaking out about a Cherubi, since I started the channel, it has been my dream to use a Cherubi. Every time I've had the chance to get one, I failed. Cherubi was in the mystery eggs back in Black 2, but it hatched too late and was never able to be used. This one's on the original 6! And grass is pretty good with Kalo Kalo. I am so excited. Let's get a Survivor tribe name for this Cherubi, and I'll be back in a sec. I've got a name for this Cherubi almost immediately. I told myself on the original 6 I would give this name to one of the females. And what better female to give it to than a Cherubi? I don't care if there's a better fitting name. This tribe name means a lot to me because it's home of one of my favorite Survivor players of all time. And the entire tribe was kind of themed around women. It's from season 2016 of Survivor Australia, and it is based on a Samoan village. That's the definition of it. But there were a lot of girls on this tribe that were really powerful and stuck together, and they called themselves blank girls based from the tribe. And it's home of one of my favorite players to ever play the game, Phoebe Timmons. So I'm gonna go ahead and name this Cherubi Aganawa! We have Aganawa the Cherubi! And they call themselves the Aganawan Girls. So we've got our little Cherubi. Oh my god! No, it cannot have a hidden ability, but I don't care. Flower, Gift, and Chlorophyll's fine with me. And we got a lax nature? Yeah, we do. Wow. Morning sun. Bruh. Oh my goodness. These two are going to be monstrous. Even though Kalo-Kalo's got a long way to go, these two could be really good. That's my Grant pair. Oh, I am stacked. There's the original 6. Tiva the Diva, our Glameow, Maramu the Chespin, Vakama and Matsing, the Litleo and Panseer, and Kalo-Kalo and Aganawa, our Ammonite and Cherubi. That's the dream. There's 2 Pokemon. This looks rigged. There are 2 Pokemon that are my dream Pokemon to use that I've talked about forever. Ammonite and Cherubi. And they're on the same pair! Wow. Kalonawa. Yeah, I love it. This looks like I staged this, and I swear to God I did not. I'd never do that. That's not as fun for me. I genuinely randomized these eggs, and those are the two numbers that I got. That's unreal. I am so happy with that. I wonder if Ammonite gets Bulldoze. We're gonna have to pick that TM up immediately, but we still have one more egg to hatch. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put Kalo-Kalo in there for a moment. How far has this one gotta go? It's a Pokeball too, which means I think I know what's in this. And it would have been bad for these 6. Obviously, a couple of these Pokemon, come from a Pokeball, but I've got a pretty good idea. All right, let's hatch the 3rd mystery egg for Lumiose. All right, guys, the final mystery egg for entering Lumiose City. Being in a Pokeball, this could be one of the more controversial picks, but if it is, I hope you guys like it anyways. Our 3rd mystery egg for entering Lumiose City, our 3rd and final, rather, is going to be... Regardless, it's going in the PC, but it could be a great addition in the future. Is it what I think it is? It's not. It's a Clink. Okay. Very cool. Aw, just one pick too late. How cool would have Clink been? Although it would have been one of those Pokemon that I would have had to carry a really long distance. And I think we got pretty lucky with what we did end up getting when it comes to evolution levels. I know 40's far, but Cherubi evolves before Grant at least, so maybe something can work with that. All right, we got Clink. I'm gonna go ahead and get it a gender really quick, because Clink is a genderless Pokemon, and I am allowing those in this playthrough. I just do a coin, random number generator, whatever. 1 for heads. Tails is 2. Well, females is 2, so 1 through 2. 2. It's a female Clink. All right, so I'm gonna find a Survivor Tribe name for this female Clink, and I'll be back in a moment. All right, guys, I got a name for this Clink. So this is from Season 2 of South African Survivor Malaysia, and it's the honorific title for artists and scholars. And I feel like a scholar, would be a scholarly type, would develop the gears. That's just my main thinking for it. And that tribe name that I'm giving to this Clink is Empu. We have Empu, the Clink. I like it. It fits. It's cool. Couldn't think of anything better. All right, let's check out Empu. Does Empu have its hidden ability, which I think is Clear Body? It does. I don't know if that's actually the hidden ability. Just double. Yeah, it would have been plus or minus, right? I'm pretty certain Clear Body's the hidden ability. I don't remember. I've never really used hidden abilities for Clink. Clear Body is the hidden ability. Cool. It's better than plus or minus, so that's a good one to get. I don't know too much about weak armor being good, but I have high hopes that weak armor could come in clutch. Just take a hit and then we're faster than everything, and with a Shell Smash or something, I mean, that would put us in a pretty bad spot, but I have high hopes that they'll be pretty good for the most part. All right, let's go ahead and put Kalo-Kalo back into the party, and Empu, our female Clink, will be the first Pokemon in the PC. We got a lot of eggs still, but only time will tell what we end up getting on the team in the future, but I'm pretty happy with this original 6. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think about these pairs down below. We got the Mariva tribe, I'm guessing the Matama tribe, and the Kalanoa tribe is the idea for that. So, yeah, before we go ahead and continue today's episode, I definitely want to go ahead and get the new pair trained up a little bit. I'll start with the experience share, and then I'll work them up myself without that being on in the Santaloon Forest, probably. And I'll get them up to like level 11, level 12 is the idea, so they'll be able to fight on their own, and then we'll go ahead and take on the route south of Lumiose that we skipped to get here, and even get an encounter there and back on Route 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys trained up, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright everybody, I've got the new pair of our Ammonite and Cherubi all trained up, along with Maramu, Tiva, Metsing, and Pakama up a little bit because of the experience share, but I'd say these are really good levels to move forward with. The next level limit isn't until Grant, which is like mid-20s. I think it's 24? I don't exactly remember what I set it to, but it's on screen, of course. But I absolutely love Kalo Kalo and Aganawa. They are amazing. I have always wanted to use a Cherubi on the channel. I've always wanted to use an Ammonite, and we've got them paired up together and on the original 6. It looks like I rigged it. I'll be the first to admit it. It really does, but I'd never do that because this takes the fun out of the mystery eggs for me. This is sick that I actually got it like this. I would have, for lack of a better term, I would have shit myself just to get Ammonite or Cherubi, but I got them both, which is unreal. It has been, I'll be honest, a week since I recorded the last part. That was all pre-recorded to get the first few episodes ready, and I'm recording this the morning this video is supposed to come up. Listen, I've been behind. My encounter for Route 3 is a Bunnelby. That's a Duskforce! Wow! Are you serious? I am shocked. Okay, well, there we go. This is familiar. Oh dear, it's a girl too. So Mom and Dumb's not a thing, but you know what? I can't write this, I tell you what. Okay guys, that is the first time that has ever happened to me on the channel, and I really hope it never happens again. So it's a quick catch up real quick. The last footage you saw may have been incredibly choppy and awful looking. That's because I finally sat down to record the rest of this episode after a week, like I said. Alright, I'll get into it in a moment. Come down here, get our encounter for Route 3 out of the way after talking about the new pair being trained up. It's a freaking Dunsparce. That's amazing. I'm super excited. And I did catch the Dunsparce, but, and I continued the recording after that. I got the Dunsparce, showed it off on the PC, and I continued up here. It was blah, 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 talking about some important stuff. My DS turns red, so I take a second to bend down and plug it in. But the problem is, charger's not plugged into my power bar, so I have to plug it in. The only slot open on the power bar is right next to the power bar's power switch. And my new PC is plugged into the power switch. You can probably figure out what happened there. I was literally talking like, now I gotta bend down and plug this in, and one of these times I'm gonna hit the power click. I lost the rest of the recording. So luckily, thank God, me finding the Dunsparce was still there, but anything after that, gone. Really unfortunate, but you know what? It happens. You might be like, why didn't you plug your PC into the wall? There's no wall plug close enough. I don't want to plug up my whole computer into an extension cord. I'm used to a laptop where it has a charge, but if the power goes off, so does the computer. And you know what? Now I know DX Story, what I record with, will not save my full recording. So I'm gonna, from now on, anytime I ever need to touch that power bar, stop the recording. So we found Dunsparce. I named it. I didn't do much after that, but let's go ahead and show it off. You didn't get to see what I named it. I did reuse a name from the Y Wedlock. There are a couple of names from Pokemon that just weren't around long enough, and I named our Dunsparce Feilong. So it does have Serene Grace and a Gentle Nature, which I suppose is decent. Could be better of a nature, but Serene Grace is phenomenal. We caught it on the first Pokeball. No big deal. It did have Rollout, which is terrifying, but Nonetheless, we caught him. Caught her. And I was gonna say something exciting, right? I was sitting there talking, it's like, it's been a week since I recorded, and here's why. So, I wanted to get ahead. That's why I had recorded so far ahead for this. I wanted to be in a place where I'm ahead. Because the challenge videos, like the Can You Beat challenges and stuff like that, have been doing really well for the channel. Last year, I rarely gained any subscribers, and challenge videos are like getting the channel some growth, and it's really awesome, and I love making them, and I want to continue doing that. So I wanted to get ahead because I wanted to do an extra challenge video. Well, I've been a bit demotivated and wanting to do other things. I probably took on too much. So I didn't feel like editing that yet. I have to for Saturday still. So I was like, you know what, we'll finish this. Basically, I blew my lead that I had. I was ahead, I blew it. So here we are. I've been getting into the Pokemon trading card game online. I've never played it before. I've never really done the trading card game before, but I'm having a lot of fun with that, and I just haven't felt like doing any work. So I thought, you know what, let's get this done because it's supposed to go up today, and maybe that'll motivate me to edit the challenge video for this week, which I will. I have to. If I miss a Saturday upload, YouTube will recognize and punish me for it. So I gotta stay consistent with the challenge videos. Maybe not try to do 2 a week. That's a lot. Let's try to keep it simple and do weekly. But what I was beginning to say is, oh yes, Dunsparce is amazing. I'm so motivated now. And then I lost half that recording, and I'm very, very stressed out because I don't know how that's going to look. But I'm sorry. I feel bad about it. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad, and it's not a bad start to the series. I'm sure it's fine. What do we have here? We have a guy with a Corphish, I think. The other guy might have Corphish. Doesn't matter. We're going to fight with Kalo because we got to show off the new pair. And for this episode, since we already hatched the eggs, we're just going to clear out this route. We need to get an encounter here, too, but I think I'm going to go for the red flowers. I don't really remember. Yeah, he does have a Corphish. I don't really remember what flowers have what. Doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go ahead and wing it. But he does have a Corphish. Unfortunately, Aganawa doesn't have any grass-type attacks until, like, level 25 or something. Like, not until she evolves, which is pretty sad. But Kalo's really good, and they both have Return. Let's feel it out. How much does Return do versus Bite? I did remember battle animations, which is absolutely wonderful. Mud Sport's no big deal. Obviously, my awesome attitude that I had has been, I'm stressed out. Today's not been the best of days, because I've had like a good 4 or 5 day lead being ahead on content, right? I recorded 2 challenge videos. Those are still recorded. I just have to edit them, and I just really don't feel like it. But I'll get around to it, and these are easier to edit, so I figured we'll get this done for today. But I blew the lead, and I've been playing the Pokemon trading card game online, been having a lot of fun with that, and just not felt like doing anything, you know? It's except play, which is fair because I've been like really busting content out and like trying really hard to do good. So I'm overworked myself a little bit. Hopefully I'll be able to rebound from this. It happens, but I told myself today's the day I'm going to work a lot. But today's not been good. I've been having a lot of anxiety today. Today's the 20th of February. 21st now, I guess, but I woke up on the 20th, like midnight. So it's the 20th to me. But somebody I've followed for like a decade now, almost. Their pet passed away today. Some of you may know, or yesterday rather, Steven Vlog. And it's hit me. It was really, really, really hard to watch. My encounter for Route 7 could be the Badoo. Okay, I'll take it. That's good. Bad for Kalo. I'll take a Badoo. I'm not opposed to it. Another female. A lot of female Pokemon. Aganawa, you gotta do this because Kalo will die. But his cat, Sagan, passed away, and it really hit hard because it made me think about my animals, and I've been having a lot of anxiety about that. You know, my pugs are only 4. They'll be 5 next month. 5 in like a week. So it makes it's not been a good day. And that has made me really not want to do any work. So I thought recording this, getting out of the way, make me feel a little better. And then I shut my computer off while I'm recording, and it's like, There's too much going on, man. Like, it's tough. This series, I've been having some feels with the channel lately. Obviously, I started this channel to make these Wedlocke videos, but I know if I want this to be full-time and make a career out of this and do something with YouTube, Wedlocks it's never gonna happen. Wedlocks will never be sustainable. And I hate that because I don't want to do something just to make it sustainable, if that makes sense. Because I don't like following, you know, but the Pokemon Challenge videos, there is a future there. And I actually really like them. And you guys that watch these videos seem to really like them too. So I'm really excited for those. Those were the main priority. So for this Wedlocke, I want it to be like minimal editing is the idea. And not do too much, just have a fun adventure, you know what I mean? And you guys enjoy it regardless, I'm sure. I'll talk more on that in a second. There's a point I wanted to get to. But for now, we do have to name this Badoo. So let me check my naming theme, which is Survivor Tribes. And I'll be back in a sec. Alright guys, I've got a name for this Badoo. So it says, when it feels the sun's warm touch, it opens its bud to release pollen, and it lives alongside clear pools. So this name is from Season 6 of Survivor South Africa, the Philippines, and it is the Filipino word for sun. And it's the merged tribe, I do believe, from that season. Insanely good season if you love Survivor and you haven't tried international seasons. Definitely watch Season 6 without getting it spoiled for you. I had it spoiled for me, but it was still awesome. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and name this Badoo Ara. So we have Ara, the Badoo, which is a good name. I like this name. It's not the best one, but I couldn't think anything better. And it means sun. And, you know, it's the closest thing we'll get to a Sunker in this playthrough. Unfortunate for some, but what would have my next encounter have been? Anyways, what I was getting at is I was going to originally have this series. We can get a Flabébé later, so that's fine. I was originally gonna... It has a Bizarre, doesn't it? There's no way I'm slower than it. Okay, I was gonna say. I was originally going to have this series be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I think I'm going to go ahead and only do 2 days a week from here on out. It was 3 days for the first week, if you don't count the first episode being on a Friday, but 3 episodes for the first week's fine, and then from here on out, Tuesday and Thursday, and then Saturday for a challenge video. The challenge videos take so much time, and to be able to be ahead on those and consistently get them out, because if you're not consistent on YouTube, they kill your channel, basically. So, to have a schedule and be able to stick to it guaranteed and not miss a day is probably my best bet moving forward for this series and with everything else that I'm going to do. And I hope you guys support whatever I decide. I know 2 episodes a week aren't the greatest, but they are fairly long for the most part. I could say fey long, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I hope that's fine. Please no encounter. You know, it's fine. There's only a couple trainers. There's actually quite a few. Oh, I could have got a Ralts. That would have been so cool. Male Ralts, perhaps? This could have been a Gallade. That'd be awesome. It would have had to have been a male Ralts, by the way. For anybody out there who's like, you can't get a Ralts. I actually could, but not anymore. Alright, I'll lead with Kalo again. I'd love to use Aganawa, but her not having any grass-type attacks really makes it difficult to happen. I want to fight the dude. Where you at? Fight me. I have no idea what they could have. Watch it be like something that just kills them both, and I have no idea. I'm not in a great headspace right now. Alright, Pidgey's fine. We don't have a rock-type attack yet, but I don't know when we get one. Like, this pair is gonna struggle. I'm really worried for the Furfru couple, if I'm being honest, because we don't really have anything good there. I'll have nothing fully evolved at that. Every pair will have something that's really weak to the Furfru couple, basically. Kalo won't be evolved. Will resist, but it won't matter. And Aganawa won't be good for the Furfru couple, just get one shot. We'll have Quilladin, but Tiva will like just get one shot. I think Tiva probably dies to the Furfru couple, as sad as it sounds. Because if you look at the team, Aganawa and Kalo cannot fight them. Matsing and Vakama, neither will be evolved. They can't do it, unless one of them gets like Will-O-Wisp or something, but I don't think that's the case. Incinerate hits both, so it would be weak. I don't think it's a good idea. Especially with Rivalry. That would be pretty bad. Yeah. I could see Tiba going down. We could fake out one of them and, like, focus on one of them. It's a scary thought. That's always a big roadblock in X and Y, and by having all the pairs have a Pokemon that will just get absolutely dumpstered by one of the Furfrou Pokemon, we're not in a good spot. I'd like to be able to make it past, because I love all these Pokemon. I want them all to evolve, but like I just have a feeling that that's just not going to be the case. Unfortunate as it is, with the mystery eggs, every pair has something that won't be evolved until after Clement, and it's a long way in a no healing challenge in X and Y, especially with the Brains and Brawn and the Hedvig and all these insanely terrifying battles. There's going to be a lot of death in this series, as unfortunate as it is, and that's one thing I have talked about in the Discord server. I won't be doing death scenes anymore. I'll be doing something similar, like I'll show off all the fan art still for that specific Pokemon. Did I grab the Pokeball or potion here? I think I did. Yeah, I must have. It's been a while, like I said. I'll still show off the fan art for that specific Pokemon in the same manner that I would have, and probably say something about the Pokemon, but that's probably it. I have no idea what you would have. We'll leave with Aganawa. I love Cherubi. I want to use Aganawa, but, you know, no grass-type moves, returns are best attack, and she's not an attacker. Alright, she's the Burmy lady, that's right. They don't get Bug Bite at this point, do they? I don't think so. Also, the Cherubi's in a Dream Ball, which, how cool is that? Get it? Because it was my dream to pick Cherubi. I forgot I had it in a Dream Ball. All of the parents of the Pokemon are hacked. Like, I'll be the first to say it. I didn't have any of them with their hidden abilities, but just for the sake of the series, I made sure that all the parents were legal, of course, and then I bred the parents. So all the Pokemon in the mystery eggs are technically legitimate. Like, I get Pokemon Company standards, they're illegal Pokemon. I also forgot we had weak armor, but they're legitimate Pokemon. There'd be no way to tell, if that makes sense. But it was for the sake of the series. I did it last time, too, and I said that. Nobody seems to care. It's for entertainment purposes. I am 100% against hacking, and I'd never do it for, like, competitive gain or for myself or to give to somebody else. Like, these Pokemon are just for personal use. And I'm still against it for personal use for the most part. Like, if I had to hack all the eggs, I wouldn't have done it. I would have found out a way to do it on my own. But, and also it's not a ground type. It's a ground type when it evolves. All Burmy are always Bug Grass. Or just Bug, I don't remember. I think it might, yeah, it's just Bug. It evolves into Bug Grass, Bug Steel, Bug Ground. Yeah. And this will be the Steel Cloak one. I used you. I love that one. I don't know why. It's just my favorite one. And it's probably the best one, too. It only has one weakness, and its ability Anticipation will warn you if the foe has a fire move. So, like, you're basically invincible. You know, as invincible as a Wormadam can get. But, realistically, you know, it's the best of the breed. I don't know if they get different moves based on the cloak in this game. I know they don't in Platinum, but that might not be the case. Yeah, they do. Yeah, you get like Mirror Shot, and yeah, you get different moves. Mirror Shot's probably the better of the three. I don't know what moves you get on the other two. I'll fight ya. Sure, we'll lead with Aganawa again. Somebody around here is bound to have like a fire type. But then Kalo covers it perfectly. These two are really well together. Yeah, and then Aganawa can fight a Badoo. Well, I guess that Badoo walls them both, technically, because Kalo is weak to grass, Aganawa is weak to poison. But what is... And we have Morning Sun. I don't have Return on you? I never taught Return? Why? I guess we'll teach Return over Tackle. Surely it's stronger at this point. Maybe I just didn't think it would be strong enough right now. Because Tackle's 50 power. It's pretty solid. But yeah, we have Growth, too, to raise our attack and special attack, which is insanely good. Morning Sun for recovery. Leech Seed. It's going to be hard to get rid of a move. If we got, like, Mega Drain, Aganawa would be insanely broken right now, but... Man, it's wild how... real talk, like... Emotional talk, right? I'm somebody that is really easygoing. Like, not much bothers me. I've talked about this in the past. Like, there's a lot of issues in the world. Like, we can all agree. But, like, I'm the type of person that's just like... not really anything you can do about it. You know what I mean? Like, I hate it, and I'm against the problems, but I'm like... He's like, I'm not going to do anything about it. They're like, I can't. Nobody can. That's the thing. There will always be problems. That's just how it is. And, so I don't let too much get to me and bother me. But, like, I can't say that I'm not an emotional person. Like, look at me and my challenges. I get emotional over my Pokemon. And it's like, it's very easy to completely destroy all my energy and mood, which is wild because, all right, I'm concerned about this. Like, Corphish probably does a monster truck amount of damage with, like, Vice Grip. We can take it. I hope. Can you imagine losing Cherubi in the first episode? Yeah, that's laughable. I don't know why I'm so worried. But, like, it's very easy to completely destroy my mood. When it comes to content, I guess. Not necessarily in real life. Like, I have a lot of anxiety in real life. A lot of paranoia. No, really. No, like, actually. But more so, not paranoia about myself. I don't ever worry about myself. Like, I don't really care. To be quite honest. I care about the people around me. My mom and my pugs. Oh my god. The thought of anything happening to them ends my whole world. That's why I've been, like, sad today, because I've been thinking about life because of Sagan passing away. So it's been getting to me. But, like, my point here is, with recordings specifically, it's really easy to get my mood killed. Like, I thought this episode was going to be insanely awesome because, and I know I can't control things, right? Like, the start of this episode was incredible. Awesome. We hatched Ammonite and Cherubi. That's one of the coolest things ever. But then the second half, I got that mess up in the recording, and to me, that's ruined the entire video. I've ruined and let down everybody. And I know that's, like, really likely not true. I'm too harsh to myself. People probably don't even care that, like, a minute and a half of the video was super choppy, and then I just cut to having Dunsparce in the PC. Like, things happen, right? I just don't like things happening to me because I hold my channel and the quality to such a high standard that it affects me even getting anything done. Like, this video almost didn't come out today just because of that. And that's ridiculous. Like, people would rather have the video with, like, a little bit of problems had because things happen than, like, not get the video at all. You know what I mean? I'm sure you would anyways. Like, first thing I always think of is, like, how does that affect other people that make YouTube videos? Like, I remember Maryland. This guy only has a Magikarp? Seriously? I remember an episode in Maryland's son, Nuzlocke. He talked to me about this one time. He had the aspect ratio of his capture program off a little bit. And the first half of that video is incredibly blurry. To me, that would have, like, destroyed the entire series to me. Not that, like, not as a viewer, like, I get, as a viewer watching that, problems happen. But as the creator, in my mind, my entire series would have been ruined. And I know that's absurd, but, like, I hold my standard of quality so high that it's the slightest thing can ruin my entire day. And that's something that I've always struggled to deal with as a YouTuber, but there's really nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I rushed it. It's my fault that I shut the computer off instead of plugging in the game. Like, it's... I should have done something different. Like, you could have, you should have, and I would have, but I didn't. So, it's happened. I apologize. And it's killing me that this is how this series started. First 3 episodes, awesome. 4th episode had a problem. The rest of the series is ruined. Like, that's how it's going in my mind right now. How do you beat that? Like, just, like, more, like, real talk, you know, get deep with people, right? Because, like, people like to, like, hear about people, right? Like, because then you can relate, you know, be open. I know there's, like, medication for anxiety, and I don't take it. I will never take it. That's just a me thing, a family history thing, and I probably would be better with it. I just couldn't, you know, so you get by. And it goes back to the trading card game, like I said I wanted to get into, that I've been getting into. I'd love to you know, build my deck that I've got online that I'm really enjoying, and start going to like locals and playing with people and making friends. Because like the only friend I have is Rival Derek, and I don't even see him all that often. Only friend in real life, and I have so much social anxiety. Like, you might not be able to tell because like how I act online, but I could never act like this in person. And like, why, right? I don't know. It's a question I struggle with. Trying to do better. Like, the thought of going into a card shop and talking to people, oh my god. Right? Like, does anybody else feel the same? I don't know. But, and then I think about friends, right? Rival Derek, been my best friend since, like, I've known him literally my entire life. There's not a part of my life that he wasn't in it. And best friends for life, right? But do we ever do anything together? We're both social hermits like that. So we go months without even messaging each other. And I feel awful about it. But it's like, we're both in our own little bubble. And it's just like, even we don't talk to each other sometimes. And I feel awful about it. And I've got a couple other friends online that I talk to that I've known for a long time. And it'll go months without saying anything to them. Because like, I don't know what to say. And then the longer you go, the worse you feel. How do you beat that, right? Like, when Sword and Shield came out, a really good friend of mine I met online had messaged me. And I was so busy recording the Let's Play that I never got the time to, like, really talk about Sword and Shield. And I haven't talked to them since. And I feel awful about it. And I don't know how to apologize. Because, like, I'm not good with social. Basically, I'm bad at it because most of the time I'm sitting here doing my own thing. I don't really want to talk to anybody. If I talk to you, like, it's shocking because it's very rare that I actually want to have a conversation. I don't know how people want to talk to other people, to be quite honest with you. I'm a very loner. Like, I sit here and it's like I want to edit my videos, play my game, and just sit here with my dogs in my little hole. And talking to people's exhausting. You always feel like you have to entertain. Am I the only one? Like, even Derek, best friend, love him, want him to come over all the time. Like, when he's here, I just feel like this constant thought of dread. Because I have to entertain him. I have to make sure he's happy. And he probably really don't care. But in my mind, like, if I'm not, like, it's exhausting. Like, it really is. And I've told him that, and he's like, no, I get it, man. It's like, I'm the same way. It's like, people are exhausting is basically the reality of it. And hopefully somebody's found something in this and can relate in some way. Everything's exhausting. I want to go to bed. And I just woke up. What the hell was that? Oh, that was my window. It creaked. Oh, it scared me. All right, what's up? Abra, Poison Point, Careful Nature. Again? How many careful? Oh, it was gentle. My bad. Another female. What's up? Moo, that's bad. Yikes. Minus special attack. I would be shocked if I used you, I'll be real. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video. It means a lot. I notice the likes so much, and it means that you don't care that I shut my computer off mid-recording. Listen, it's literally, the DS charger is overlapping the power button. That's how close it is. I can't help it. Plug it into the wall. Listen, I can't. There is no plug by my desk. And you may be like, well, where's the extension cord plugged into? Well, it reaches, but the computer... Listen, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Things will be better. We'll get a Kanto starter. Can I buy a TM yet? Can I buy Bulldoze? Would this be a bad purchase? It may be. I mean, what else would I buy? Watch nobody be able to learn it. Kalo can learn it. What? Seriously? Whatever. I'm done. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.